Today we're going to take a look at the Rode VideoMic Pro. I'm going to be using the microphone throughout the entire video so you can hear how it sounds like. We'll cover how to set up this microphone with the camera, as well as whether or not you should buy this microphone. Let's get started. So the base product comes with everything that you see in this shot, just the microphone on the shock mount with the wiring. It actually doesn't come with a 9-volt battery, which you're gonna need to insert yourself. It comes with an instruction manual that's a little unclear. I actually had to pull up a YouTube video to figure it out, but I'll go ahead and show you guys the instructions here, how to do it. So basically you're gonna have to take off the battery cover, which is located at the front of the microphone. You just have to sort of do this push and then push up motion. Then it'll come out, the cover will come out. Then you gotta insert the battery the right way. It's in the instruction manual as well. And you'll also see an indication of the symbols if you just look inside. Once you insert the battery, putting the cap on is the hardest part. You have to sort of push it in a little bit, then almost like let it go while moving it downwards. It's a little strange. All right, so we got the battery in, and all you gotta do to turn on the power is flip the switch to the right. I normally move the switch all the way to the right so it activates the high pass filter. And then from there, it depends on your camera, but for the camera that I'm using, which is the Sony Alpha series cameras, I set the audio recording level to be at 1 for this recording. And then the switch at the bottom is the plus 20 decibels or minus 10 decibels. The reason we're doing this is because the preamplifier on the Rode microphone is much cleaner and better than the preamplifier on your camera. The simple version of what a preamplifier does is your microphone captures sound and it's at a very low volume. The preamplifier is the thing that converts that low volume into a much louder signal. And depending on how good your preamp is, that signal will get boosted with a lot of extra noise, or it's gonna get boosted cleanly. And that's why we have it set up the way we do. But of course, this also depends on how close you're gonna have your camera. Right now, I have it at a almost like vlogging distance where I can hold the camera and I'm talking to the camera as long as I have a wide lens. If you're gonna be further away, it's definitely gonna work fine. The only issue is that if you're really close, you're probably gonna start clipping. So you just gotta be careful with that, especially if you talk really loud. So if you're a loud talker, the thing that you can do instead is make the audio recording level higher, like somewhere around 10 to 12, and have the Rode mic set as normal. I'll go ahead and just stop this recording real quick and show you the difference. Okay. So now I set the audio recording level to 10, and I'm gonna normalize it to match the loudness to what it was previously. I'm not gonna do any other extra audio editing so that you guys get a clear idea of how the mic sounds like out of camera. So my guess is that there's not gonna be a huge difference, especially if you're listening to this audio on your phone. If you have headphones, you'll probably notice that the noise will slightly increase, but it's not a huge difference. All right, moving on. Should you buy this microphone? I'll go ahead and display a summary chart of the most important specs for you guys. But of course, the first question you want to ask yourself when you're buying a microphone is, what are you going to use it for? This microphone is a camera-mounted microphone, camera-mounted shotgun microphone that you'll mostly use while vlogging or just like talking to the camera like how I am right now. Of course, you could use this as a boom microphone as well, but I do think that there are a lot of better boom microphones out there that will be more expensive than this, but the quality in return will just be a lot better. So that's the first thing you gotta ask yourself, what are you gonna use it for? For vlogging, I definitely think it's a good pick, but if you're looking to make other type of content, like say ASMR or podcasting, there are definitely better mics for that. So I don't wanna just stand here and talk about it because it's a pretty nice environment here. There's a little bit of reverb, but we have a carpet floor. We got some foam behind us and to our right. So let's go ahead and actually take this outside and see how it sounds like. All right, so the past 2 tests I tried to do with the Rode mic, the wire was slightly loose, and hopefully now it's for sure in because I double checked, triple checked this time. I can check right now, quadruple checked. Let's see how it sounds while I'm walking across this park. I'm just gonna also run a little bit to test the shock mount on the microphone. So let's try it. All right, Wasn't expecting to run across the field today. I don't like the grass here, it doesn't feel that good. Okay, my knees kind of hurt, ran a mile earlier. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and see how it sounds. I'm sort of facing it right now. I'm on a 17 millimeter and the mic is probably about like 1.5 feet away from me. The level is set at 10 on the camera and the Rode mic is just normally set. I usually just turn on the high pass, so. All right, what up guys? We are testing the Rode mic while there is wind. This is the base kit. There's nothing on it besides the foam screen. Let's just see how it does while there's wind going on. It's pretty windy today, so hopefully it still captures my sound decently. But yeah, this is the test for the Rode mic while we're outside about 3 feet away from the microphone. This would probably be a situation where you have a tripod and you just want to talk to the camera real quick outside. So my opinion about this mic is that it's probably the best sounding camera mounted shotgun microphone that I've owned. I've only more recently been using this thing, so I need to spend more time with it to really judge it fully. But as my 2 months sort of first impressions, I do think that it's the best one that I have currently. I like to give all my microphones a score. So what I'm gonna do is score this from 1, as in I would never use that microphone, 5, which is it's a passable sound that I might use if it's like a last resort, and then 10, which is the ideal optimal microphone that I would choose. So I'm thinking right now off the top of my head, I'd rate this to be an 8. It's definitely more than passable, but I do know that there are better camera mounted shotgun microphones out there that use like XLR connection instead of TRS. But of course that also means a more expensive camera and a more expensive setup. So it's give and take. So the final verdict is a big thumbs up. I do think that this microphone is worth buying. In terms of budget camera mounted shotgun microphones, I do think it's like up there in terms of the price, but I do think that the extra quality is worth the price. And don't forget guys, editing is also a very important part in making your audio sound good. That's why I created a Skillshare class on how to edit and enhance dialogue audio in Adobe Audition. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link down below. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you are deciding to get this mic, as well as whether or not you already own it and what you think about it. Also, if you happen to own another camera mounted shotgun microphone around the same price point, let me know whether or not you think it's better than this microphone. Good luck on your projects. I'll see you guys in the next video.